I want to talk to you about your growth plan. Do you have a growth plan? See, I'm a goal setting guy. I love to set goals, and every time I set goals, they're aspirational goals. They're larger than I am. They're bigger than I am. There's something that I honestly don't feel like who I am today. I can achieve them, but that's exactly where I know I want to be. At the end of last year, 2014, we got on a conference call and we talked about setting smart goals, but more than that, how you can avoid the 5 common pitfalls that most people make when setting their goals. And because if you don't avoid those, that you will never have a chance to even hit your goal. But even bigger than that, one thing I always is a mantra of mine. I want to be better today than I was yesterday, and so I'm always striving to grow. And what I realize is that if you have these high capacity goals without a high capacity growth plan, you're just setting yourself up for frustration. See, when we set these goals, they're aspirational, they're larger than we are. We don't have a chance of accomplishing them and overtaking them unless we grow, unless we expand, unless we enlarge our own selves, our thinking, our mind, our capacity. Do you have a growth plan? In order to be, do, have more, you have to become more. And see, this is what most people do, right? You go through the failure process. You have this large plan and you take a swing, you miss, you trip up, you fall on your face, right? And if you're tenacious and you're strong, you dust yourself off, you look at what you did wrong, you look at your failure, you study it, and then you go after it again. And then in that failing process, that's where you learn, and that's where it stretches you and you grow. And so there's always a growth in the process, but what I'm trying to convey is that if you install a growth plan in addition to your goal plan, you can breeze through some of those failures because you'll be expanding your capacity and intentionally. See, we're talking about intentional thinking, intentional living. Join us 2 days from now, 7 p.m. at 6000 South Collins in Arlington, Texas. We're having a leadership seminar, Leader Shift, where we're going to shift your leadership into high gear. Come learn about having a growth plan in addition to your goals, because that way you can breeze through some of those failures. You can absolve yourself from some of those pains and become the person that you want to be. And remember, in order to be, do, or have more, you have to become more. I'm Jamil Glenn, your partner in becoming.